So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, sweeps to his right, gets to the 20. He's in the 30, needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline, breaks a hard tackle, comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst breaking tackle after tackle, sweeps down the sideline. Throws off bodies like clothes after a marathon.
Young, back to throw. In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking, got it, post, and it's got it! Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers!
It is second down. Ryan takes the snap, throws the slant to the left side. It's Russell intercepted. The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption. Navarro Bowman running it all the way for the touchdown. No greater redemption.
The San Francisco 49ers. We can do whatever we want.
Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithfuls? The Nothing But Niners crew is back. Guys, we are here to bring you guys the Thursday Night Football pregame show. All right, guys, it's been a short week. We're back at it. My laptop is not charging. And how you guys feeling, man? What's going on, guys? How you feeling about tonight's game, man? This is going to be a crazy one. Some people calling this one a must-win. What's going on, man? How y'all feeling about it?
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just look. Obviously, I have my feels, kind of like the Atlanta game in 2019, right? Like this offensive line's beat up. You think that we should go in there and dominate defensively. Defense-wise, though, they're a decent team. Obviously, getting Julio Jones back tonight, as well as A.J. Brown. You got to hope that the pass rush can get there, right? Because I think that's going to be the difference maker tonight. Because if you don't allow Ryan Tannehill to get the ball off, obviously with our DBs, it looks like Ambry's about to get his start, third start in a row tonight as well. Not that he's been playing bad. He's in position. He's just not that aggressive. Mike, me and you talked about this the other night. But in general, I still feel good about this game. I think it's going to be a little bit closer than what people think. But I just have a feeling that the Niners are just playing really good football right now. They're going to make everything neat. So,
All right, Tony, man, what do you think?
I'm on the same page.
Don't come on here lying, because I'm going to call you on your bullshit if you're lying.
I don't lie, Mike. I tell it how it is.
All right.
Just like you said, why doesn't Kyle attack the team's weakness like they attack us? It's going to happen tonight, so get ready for it. They're going balls to the wall after these corners with these two receivers. I'm telling you right now. They're going to test them. It's coming. So if this defensive line does not get home, it's going to be a long night for this team. That's just my opinion.
Well,
that's the way I feel. I've been saying it all day. They're going to every team tested Ambry Thomas. Every team. Atlanta did it with Pitts and Gage. Cincinnati did it with Chase. And that was playing with a cover too. And I know you said, we're going to protect them. I understand that. But I understand Julio Jones is a shell of himself, like you said earlier when I spoke to you on the phone. But Julio Jones is a veteran that can still high point the ball. Okay? You have a rookie corner out there. Also, you know what happens when Josh Norman feels like he's getting beat. He starts grabbing. Now you got penalties working against this team. So I'm telling you straight up, if Bosa and that defensive line can't get home with those injuries, it could be a problem in the passing game versus the Titans. Also, I just want to just throw out there, we're getting Aziz back. So I'm happy about that. And the starting left tackle tonight is Dylan Randas, someone who worked with Joe Staley in the offseason. And Joe Staley spoke very high of him. He's an athletic left tackle. He is a rookie. He is the third string. But, I respect Joe Staley as a player. And if Joe Staley's saying good things about him, he's somewhat of a talented kid. But he will have his hands full with Nick Bosa tonight.
And now, look, I know you said it's going to be a long night if we can't do X, Y, and Z, but even if we do X, Y, and Z, it's going to be a long night anyway, guys. We have the worst officiating crew ever this season, all right? It says here from Jonathan Hutton, it says, get ready for a sloppy game on Thursday Night Football. Sean Hockley's crew throws 17 flags a game. That is insane, guys. That's 4 flags a quarter. That is crazy. Most in the league on average. They also officiated Rams-Seahawks game on Tuesday night. Quick turnaround. They're going to be tired. They're going to be out of it. This is going to be a rough one to watch. It's going to be, like you guys said, a long game. But, you know, Tony, I hear you talking about Julio Jones and A.J. Brown, right? I'm not worried about these guys. Julio Jones didn't finish last week with a hamstring injury. Now, all of a sudden, he's supposed to come back and be Superman. He hasn't been Superman all season long. He's had one good game all year long, and it was probably against the Seahawks. I'm not worried about Julio Jones. And we're talking about A.J. Brown. All right, we'll see what he's got. We will see what he's got. But I'm not worried about them dinking and dunking all over the field. What I'm worried about are the deep shots.
Just think of the graphic that you just showed. Just think of the graphic that you just showed. You have 2 high-end wide receivers, reputable receivers with big names. Who's getting the call? A.J. Brown and Julio, or Josh Norman and Ambry Thomas? You yourself just posted the graphic.
It didn't say if they throw flags on offense or defense.
Okay.
It didn't say that.
You're right.
You got to specify, Tony. Come on, you know that.
Say that. It just says they throw 17 a game. You don't think they're calling false starts? You don't think that rookie left tackle is going to be nervous going up against Nick Bosa? He's not going to be false starting? Come on, man.
Well, they did. So hold on. They did just do the Seahawks-Rams game, and there was a lot of DPIs in that.
Okay.
So I'm just saying that's part of the 17.
Well,
Every officiating staff calls flags on this secondary. So the most penalizing.
When's the last time you saw a defensive pass interference on this team?
Oh, come on, Mike. I'm not arguing with you, dude. Seriously.
It's been 2 games since we got a DPI, bro.
Yo, Tony.
They got a
Tony,
pass interference call.
Just no comment him.
Yeah.
When's the last time we got a DPI?
Last year, 2015.
Okay, then. No, then you can't sit here and say that every crew calls them on against our team. If we're not getting them. We're not getting them. What do you want me to do?
All right, you're right.
If they're not getting them, they're not getting them. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in this game that people aren't going to talk about. With the healthy offensive line, Ryan Tannehill has been sacked 41 times in the last 5 games. 41 times in the last 5 games. That's now he's without his left tackle. He's without the backup left tackle, and he's without the left guard.
And somebody else, right? Isn't the right tackle out now too?
No, the backup.
Oh, the backup is the one with COVID?
Yeah.
But we're supposed to be afraid of Julio Jones and A.J. Brown. Listen, I'm not saying that they're not going to get any catches tonight. I'm not saying that one of them won't even have a good game. That's what they're there for, right? That's what they're supposed to be there for. But I don't care if you have a good game. You still got to beat us. You still have to outscore this team. And let me tell you, he's not going to have all day long to go up against the secondary. It's going to be dink and dunk across the middle, and we got the fastest closing safeties in the NFL.
Okay. And
I'm not worried about those guys.
And so does the Titans.
So does the Titans what?
Have excellent safety play.
And they're going to be worried about George Kittle.
Okay.
They're going to be worried about George Kittle. That's what they have. It's going to be a lot of forced passes.
I hope you're right. That's all I'm saying to you.
It's going to be a lot of forced passes by Ryan Tannehill. He's going to look like the quarterback that Miami couldn't wait to get rid of tonight. He's looked like that for the last 3 weeks. As soon as that run game went away, he just completely vanished. He went from people talking about MVP last year and how good of a season that he was having to a nobody. This dude, when's the last time Ryan Tannehill threw for 300 yards in a game?
What does that matter? If you're consistently moving the ball and putting points on the board, you win.
They're averaging 13 points a game the last 3 or 4 games.
I understand that, Mike, but their run game is starting to pick up steam.
Yo, Mike is straight down to argue tonight.
I'm not arguing. I can't be afraid of a team that's been trash the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
4 weeks.
Did A.J. Brown play?
Not last week, no.
And not the week before that, and not the week before that, and then not the week before that. So there we go. You got his main key, his weapon on offense as a receiver in this game. Going against but an untested and untested secondary. A guy that's very handsy and a rookie in his 3rd start.
Who's starting at corner?
Ambry Thomas and Josh Norman.
We got that confirmed already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who confirmed that?
It was on the thing that Ambry was getting a start. Mayoko, I think.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Now, you tell me the biggest concern you have with Ambry Thomas, other than him being a rookie.
High pointing the ball.
He high points the ball just fine. He just don't make a play on it. The two big catches that he gave up last week.
So that's a problem.
The two big catches that he gave up last week, did he or did he not have his hands on the ball trying to intercept it?
Yeah, and he almost knocked the ball into Pitt's hands because he couldn't get his feet down. That would have been a 45-yard completion.
Yeah. But you can't say he can't high point the ball. He's there. He just doesn't have strong hands, which is why he's probably a DB and not a wide receiver, right?
Right.
So
but that's why it's a worry.
Whatever.
He doesn't make the play on a high point ball. You got two guys that will high point the ball.
But there's a difference between high pointing the ball and not making the play on the ball. If your concern is not making the play on the ball, then that's that. But
okay,
you can't
making the play on the ball at a high point.
Right.
There you go.
That's all right. You're right.
So I like that. Right. So, okay, that's your biggest concern.
You're right.
In 3 weeks now. So in 2 weeks, we've seen him improve from week to week. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he still hasn't cost us a game. Ambry Thomas being as bad as people say he is, we gave up 13 points.
Okay.
I don't think Ambry Thomas is bad. I think he's in position. He's just not.
But that's the major concern tonight, right? Going up against AJ Brown and Julio Jones, right? That's
well,
the big concern.
I think they're going to test them with the jump balls, and I think that's an issue with him right now, making a play at the high point. So whether he's in position or not, I think that's been an issue of his. So that's not saying that he's not bad or not good or he's, I mean, I talked about this on the last show. Like, I think he's getting criticism that he shouldn't be getting. But sorry.
Somebody stealing grapes?
No, the computer just went blank for some reason.
Let me read this contribution real quick before you finish your thought, because I don't want the other one to go away. It says, Camelot's Red and Gold, thanks for the contribution. It's just great. Whole NFL access board has clean sweep. Niners winning. Oh, shit. Don't like that. Can't afford to get tripped up with that bad juju. I didn't know that. I hate when that happens. You guys know how I feel about that. That is very, 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 very bad luck. It's got to be. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna sway the tide right now. Hold on, guys. Watch this. I'm gonna call my dad. I'm gonna call my dad right now. This is gonna sway the tide. You guys think the Niners are gonna win?
Yeah, I think the Niners are gonna win.
Tony, you think the Niners are gonna win?
I don't know. Hello?
Hey, Pop, who's winning the game tonight? Niners or Titans?
Oh, come on, man. That shouldn't even be a question.
Well, give me a straight answer.
I believe the Titans going to win.
Okay, that's all I needed. All right, thanks, man. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
All right, okay.
All right, bye. There you go. Somebody picked the Titans. That's what we needed. We needed somebody to pick the Titans.
He lives in Tennessee, don't he?
No, he lives in Atlanta, but he's a Titans fan.
Right. That's what it is. That is what it is.
Hey, I'm doing my part to get the juju changed up. That's what I'm doing, okay? Master Sid says cheers from San Francisco. My man, I don't have anything over here to drink. I literally walked in and threw the laptop on the table. So I'm sorry. I don't have anything to drink
either.
But I will take a cheers with you later on, man. I promise. All right. So, other than the wide receivers, what's the best bet for the Tannehill gang? Oh shit.
Whoopsie.
Bro, I was worried about you for a second. I don't know what I thought was happening, but it wasn't just a phone falling.
The fucking phone just fell.
What other aspects of the game do we have to worry about on defense? Because if it's just the passing game, all right. Do you guys think that they're a run threat on us?
No.
I think they're going to try to run the ball on us and pound it. That I do.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing. They should absolutely be trying to do that to us. I agree with that. But I don't know how successful they're going to be. Now, I will say this. They've done a phenomenal job of stopping the run the last couple of games. I put the stat in the room. They allowed let me find this thing. And you know how like teams lose yards for sacks and shit like that? That's not what I posted. I posted what the Titans allowed 35 rushing yards against the Steelers and 8 rushing yards against the Jaguars. That's it. 43 yards in 2 games rushing they allowed. That includes gadget plays by wide receivers. That's not just yards let up and giving up to running backs. That's total yards. Total yards. You think we're going to be able to run the ball on this team, Tony?
I think we could, not to the success that we had previous previous other teams, but I do think Kyle's creativity and scheme we could get some decent yardage. I'm not saying we're going to run like 150 plus, but I do think like on a Debo run, the outside zone, I think we can get it with Kittle sealing the edge. I think Kyle could be creative and establish some type of ground game, because we all know what happens when it becomes one-dimensional. So,
okay. All right. Can you hear the sirens in my background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Santa coming down the street. The kids are outside chanting, Santa Claus, Santa Claus. Oh man, it's gonna get obnoxiously loud in a second. All right, man. So Tony, give me something positive, man. Tell me something positive you think this team can do tonight.
I think they're going to be able to get. I do think they're going to be able to gain pressure on the left side. With the significant amount of injuries that they have, you have to expect Tennessee to come out and have an answer for it. They're keeping a tight end in. They're keeping a receiver flexed off the tackle's ass to chip block Bosa to slow him down. They're going to have a plan to slow that front down. Don't think they're not. It's relevant. They're going to do something. Now, whether it's ground and pound to slow the rush, whether it's quick game to get the ball out of their hands so Bosa can't get back there in time, they're going to do something. But I just have a feeling the depth of this defensive line, I just think, I'm hoping, could make plays. And if they don't, we all know what happens.
Nick,
I know what happens. I think I know what happens.
All right. Nick, what about you, man? You got anything positive? You think the Niners going to be able to do anything successfully tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I said earlier, I think offensively, I think we're going to be able to move the football. I know that their defense is their strength right now, but I just think this offense is running on all cylinders right now. And I also think a positive tonight, I think special teams does a lot better tonight than what they've been doing. So I'm going to take those two as positives. I do think the offense moves the football. I do think we score points. And then obviously, like Tony was saying, I mean, this defensive line, they have an opportunity to eat. Let's just see what they're made of and how they control the game.
So all right, here are my thoughts, man. I would like to see Kyle go strength against strength. I want to see us run the ball against them by force against their tough-ass run defense. This defense has a lot of pride in that run game. They've got some good defensive linemen, good tackles, good defensive tackles over there. I'm not overlooking them at all. I would like to demoralize them in their house in front of their fans on the short week. That's what I would like to do. Get those big boys tired early and then run the ball down their throats, because that's the strength of this team right now. It's not their run game. It's not their passing attack. It's not their quarterback. It's not their offense at all. It's the defense. And the defense has been so successful because people can't run on them. I think the Niners should challenge them tonight. I think we should go strength against strength, hat against hat. Let's see what our big men in the trenches can do against your big men in the trenches. And let's see how we play. That's what I would want to do. And then you sprinkle in the passes and stuff like that. I tell you what I don't want to see. I don't want to see a shootout between the quarterbacks. I don't want to see the hell. I don't want to. What's happening right now? I don't want to see. I don't want to see 40 attempts for Tannehill. I have no idea what that's going to look like unless they're all dink and dunks. I don't want to see 37 attempts for Garoppolo. I would like to see a nice balanced offense here where we run the ball 30 to 33 times and we pass the ball about 27 times. That's what I want to see the Niners control the clock. That's what I want to see us happen. But I'm not sure who gets demoralized first, our run game or their run defense. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get these final scores. We are going to be live on Patreon, I believe. I'm going to see if we can get this on Patreon. So, oh shit! Hey guys, check this out. Look at this.
Do the work, boys. Do the work.
Oh shit! I don't know if you can see him. Oh well.
Can't see it.
Wait. Where's Santa? That's not Santa. That's just a fire truck.
He's probably on top.
It's supposed to be like 5 of them. Where's Santa? Where's Santa? I want to see Santa. Where's Santa? I'm all on my screen. Got my windows looking dirty. Anyhow, all right. So, let's get. We don't do score predictions, and you guys said you think the Niners win. We did biggest concern. We did biggest positives. Let's do a couple over-unders real quick, and then we got to go.
Over under 52 rushing yards for Deebo Samuel.
Under. Damn.
What
you got? You going under?
Yeah.
Over or under 2 passing touchdowns, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Under. Push. No, push. Give me a push. He only had 1 last week. I'm going to say 2 this week.
I'll go. I'm going to go under.
Over or under 100 rushing yards for Jeff Wilson Jr.
Under.
It better be over.
You said it better be over?
Over or under 6 catches for Juwan Jennings.
Under.
6 catches for Juwan Jennings. I'm going to take the under. What'd you get? Oh, you got candy from Santa?
Oh,
what?
Over or under total penalties, 11.
Over.
Penalties on the Niners or total penalties?
Total.
Over.
I'm going to go for the Niners, you said, right?
No. For total.
Oh, no. I'll give you the over. Hello?
Over or under quarterback sneaks for Jimmy Garoppolo, 1.
Push. No, actually, I'm going to go over.
Over.
Yeah.
Over or under.
Is this game on Amazon tonight?
Yeah, I got the NFL Network.
I think it's on NFL Network.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, sorry.
It started?
No, not yet.
Over or under
My apologies. Sorry.
defensive turnovers.
You got to give us a number.
1. I was thinking what I was going to go.
Defensive turnovers. I'm going to say over. I think we get 2 or 3 turnovers tonight.
I'm going to – what is it? What was the number? 1?
1. Yeah, just 1.
I'm going to push.
Push. All right. Last one. Over or under 44.5 points total scored.
44.5 total points.
Under.
44.5. I'll take the under on that. I'll take the under. So. All
Over
right,
or
man.
under interceptions for Jimmy Garoppolo, 1.
Jimmy hasn't thrown a interception in 3 games, right? I'm going to take a push. I'm going to say 1. All right. No, that's it. Because we got to set up for the
that's it. All right.
So guys, we will see you guys over there on the Patreon. If you guys
We
don't
didn't give
know
the
already,
scores.
get your butts on over there to Patreon. That's the link right there. Patreon.com/NB9ERS. Enjoy the game with your favorite 49ers crew, guys. We'll see y'all on the other side. Prepare for glory.
Anticipate pain.
But always remain faithful.
We're out of here, guys. Peace.
Peace.